Today is World Animal Day, October 4th. In celebration of this day, it is our pleasure to present Whispers of a New Era. Please help to achieve it. Part 1 of 2. During these shows, we will share the messages of wisdom, hope, love, and environmental urgency that we animal folk have shared with animal people communicators. We animal friends use the language of telepathy to convey our messages to those people who are receptive to receiving them. While these messages are conveyed via whisperers, you too may be receiving our messages subconsciously, such as to go vegan, protect our Mother Earth, and care for us animal individuals and communities. Joy Fromental, vegan, an animal person communicator from France, received a very insightful message from a wonderful elephant being who said,
Je sais que les choses vont changer bientôt. Une grande bataille se prépare. La nature va gagner. La nature doit gagner pour la survie de la planète. Votre espèce est comme un adolescent. Vous devez apprendre et grandir. C'est la progression normale. Une nouvelle ère arrive.
Other animal people communicators have received similar messages. Billy Dean, vegan, from Australia, shared this message on behalf of the lovely cow families that call a place of peace their home.
The animals tell me they've finished suffering. This is a human construct, they say. They can't wait for us to grow up as a species and truly understand that they are not here for our benefit, to exploit, to eat, or even for our entertainment. They are just here with us, experiencing life in a body, as we are, for reasons of their own. And some are here to be our healers, our teachers, and our guides. So we have to understand that animals have souls. They have feelings and emotions. And when we take them away from their mothers, when we butcher and farm lot and cull them, it's exactly the same for them as it is for a human being. It hurts. It causes grief. I've become really good friends with the cows who have been there a long time. They're good-natured, they're good-humoured, and they're full of wisdom. And they tell me that in the future, humans won't kill them because other humans will form a revolution of kindness. And they're very excited about that.
Nature is out of balance right now, and we animal people are pleading with humans to please become enlightened and to please treat us and our Mother Earth with the honor and care that we deserve. We are all interconnected. When we animal people are killed and treated deplorably, our interconnection means that you too will be dragged down by the energy of suffering that we endure. Raising us for food takes away all of our basic freedoms and forces us to live with pain and grief as we constantly endure torture and fear. All of this creates a dense energy that affects the world. As an animal people communicator, Sharon Callahan, vegan, has described.
I feel that the entire earth is almost encapsulated in like a fog or cloud of suffering that certainly includes the suffering of human beings, but more than anything, the suffering that animals that are killed by the millions every day. That energy of the suffering that they go through stays in a kind of band around the earth, so that if enough people became vegetarian and then vegan, we would begin to dissipate that energy by simply balancing it. It hits me profoundly that every night when I go to sleep, millions of animals are just dying this horrendous death. In the daytime, you're doing other things. You can distract yourself with your work. But to me, sometimes I can't sleep when I think about it. But if we change, and we must, if we're going to save ourselves, it would begin to help the earth to emit the light that she should. It would move through that band of suffering that surrounds the earth. It would envelop it with love and forgiveness, and everything would change. I mean, literally, just the one thing that will save us.
We will pause now for a moment to place some water outside for our bird friends. When we return, we will discover more precious insights. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television.
There are 211 countries and regions which have animal people protection laws. St. Kitts and Nevis is one of them. St. Kitts and Nevis Protection of Animals Act. The law protects domestic, captive, or wild animal people from physical or emotional harm, including being beaten, overburdened, starved, infuriated, terrified, being used for fighting, provided with injurious substances, or subject to work which might lead to disease, soreness, infirmity, or wounds. Those engaging in animal person cruelty can be fined up to 750 East Caribbean dollars, or $280, and or imprisonment with or without hard labor for up to 6 months. People who inform the authorities of any case of animal folk cruelty can be awarded up to half of any penalties.
Obey the law of your country. No more animal people slaughterhouses. No more hurting. No more murdering them to eat, to lab test, or for any reason at all. Be vegan, make peace. So be it.
We pray for Ukraine or Ukraine.
Entitled Whispers of a New Era. Please help to achieve it. Part 1 of 2. As we discovered, Sharon Callahan, vegan, said that going vegan is the one thing that will save us. Supreme Master Qinghai, vegan, has dedicated herself to saving our Mother Earth and uplifting the planet's consciousness. She has also imparted this vital message.
If the world were to go 100% vegan right now, the good effect of it will be seen within more or less 60 days. That is 8 weeks. Within 8 weeks, you will see immediate effect. Of course, you also see immediately, but it's almost immediately. But to see the whole big picture, you can realize it within 8 weeks. Yeah? 8 short weeks, yeah. And what kind of earth would we live in? It should be Eden again. We will have sudden peace, yeah, and sudden realization of sameness between all nations, between all humans, and between humans and animals. People, the realization will dawn upon us. There's no need explanation. People will suddenly understand that we are all equal, and we and all co-inhabitants, animals, people alike, are equal. The magnetic field will change. The destiny of all inhabitants will change for the better. And the animal people will also stop eating meat. And truly the lambs will lay at the side of the lion people, as it is mentioned in the Bible. If all people turn to vegetarianism. The animal people are also a reflection of our consciousness. So if we change into a higher consciousness, then the animal people will also change. If not, they will disappear.
We animal beings hold so much love, and when we are allowed to live happy and peaceful lives, then we emanate loving energy that helps to balance out negative energy on the planet. We are your friends, teachers, soulmates, and your earthly guardian angels. We serve you with an open heart and unconditional love. This is why we need to have safety and peace.
And the more people who become vegan, it makes a statement to other people who are eating meat, and it allows people to start to consider where their position is. And the less people who eat meat, the more animals there are who can actually do what they're meant to do here. And it's not to provide themselves as food for humans. They're here to teach people lots of messages and lots of life lessons.
We animal citizens of Earth hereby plead with everyone. Please use your voice to stand up for us. Promote the life-saving vegan diet. Love is powerful. You never know when someone will make the transition to a compassionate vegan lifestyle, and what experience or piece of information will inspire this to happen.
You know, thinking about being vegan and the cheese and the eggs, that's very normal for people. And then I did a diet where we cut little things out each week, and one of the weeks we cut out egg and cheese. So then I was actually vegan for the week. And about 5 days in, I was like, oh, I can do this. I don't need the cheese and the eggs. And I haven't looked back from that.
It's important to remember that dairy comes from cow females forced to have babies to produce milk, with male calf babies killed for veal flesh. This is partly why some people call dairy milk liquid meat. Eating eggs is similar. Animal person communicator Karahu Seth, vegan, has passed on the message of a hen lady who stated,
"We chicken people all have different personalities. We have needs, just like humans. People need to know how deeply we feel and how aware we are. We need to live our lives naturally. We need to create bonds. We need to be able to spread our love into the world. Anyone listening, look at us hens like any other animals. Look at us with kind eyes and a kind heart. See the human in us. See those aspects of you in us, and then you will see. Then you will treat us kindly. Kindness isn't a philosophy. You do kindness with your actions. Every action can be fueled by kindness and love. We just need to tap into that and then radiate it outward."
As humans recognize and appreciate the wonderful nature of animal folk, I'm confident that more and more people will regard us lovingly and wish to protect us. We animal folk pray that all people will have their compassionate vegan awakening soon in order to bring about this new era. For more information on vegan messages from animal people communicators, please visit thekindnessera.wixsite.com/book. And for scientific information on how a vegan diet will save our planet, please visit www.crisistopeace.org.
Vegan, don't you remember what you looked like before? Ah, forget it. You look better now.
Esteemed viewers, thank you for being with us for today's show. Please join us again this Saturday, October 7th, for part 2 of Whispers of a New Era. Please help to achieve it. Coming up next is A True Disciple is Beyond Hope and Fear Part 1 of 4 on Between Master and Disciples, right after Noteworthy News. May our heartfelt desire for peace, quickly lead us to adopt the vegan diet and create peace on earth for all beings.